Hello, YouTube. It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute for you.
What do you mean? I have a video 2 weeks ago.
Whatever. What is up? It is now 2023, and I set some big goals for the year. Starting off, we are gonna do a 75-day hard. So, if you guys...
Sorry.
Starting off the year with a 75-day hard, so it comes to about roughly, what, like a little over like 10 weeks, like 10 and a half weeks. And I'm modifying it to my goals. So if you know what it is, you know that you're supposed to do 2 45-minute workouts a day, one being outside, read 10 pages of a nonfiction book, I think make your bed every day is in it, drink a gallon of water, follow a diet plan. So that's roughly what my goals are. So I'm going to modify it to my goals. So this is what we're looking at here, 75-day hard, and we have our list. So on this list, I know it's a little backwards right now, we are gonna do 5 lifts per week and 5 cardio sessions per week. This is what I currently do now, so nothing's really gonna change, but I'm just gonna make sure that I don't skip any of those. It's not plausible for me to work out every single day, 2 times a day for 45 minutes and one being outside. That's just not near where my goals are. Next bullet point, we have 2 stretching sessions, which are 30 minutes long per week. So that's gonna be on my rest days. I'm just gonna make sure I get in active mobility and all of those good things. Third bullet point, I need to read 10 pages of a nonfiction novel or listen to 10 minutes of an audiobook, which I'm likely gonna do the audiobook version. I've been wanting to listen to audiobooks during cardio recently, and I think that'll be pretty good for me. Then we have 1 gallon of water per day. I've been lacking on my water, so this will hopefully get me back on track with my water intake, help my digestion, all of those good things. Follow a diet plan, which yes, I've been pretty much following the diet plan, but like pretty loosely. And I'm just hoping that, not hoping, I'm going to. For the 75-day hard, I will be following my diet plan. However, if I do want to go out to eat, then I will go out to eat just under my parameters, kind of sticking with the same macros for that meal, for the meal that I'm eating out for. Then lastly, make my bed every day. That isn't on all of the like the 75-day hard like freaking lists out there, but this is gonna be on mine. I do make my bed every day typically, but I wanna make sure my bed is made every day, and that is already done. Time to eat my meal. We have cream of rice with honey and egg whites. I just didn't feel like eating protein today, but if you do want protein powder for your cream of rice to drink, whatever you want, Astroflave, link is in the description. Tell them what you've been dealing with the last few days.
The last few days, it's been like a day or 2 at max. I've never dealt with constipation before. I don't know why the fuck it's happening to me. Actually, I do know why. Granola. Specific type of granola. I've never felt this before. Usually I can go, like, if I wanted to, I could go like 3 times a day. Average is maybe 2. But it's just horrible.
So Anthony is experiencing what I experienced and did experience on the cruise for like 8 days. And he used to think that I was being very dramatic and like, oh, you're fine. And like, he just never understood it. But now he understands.
I can't wait to poop out all the poop and then show you.
How romantic. On our way to the gym, I'm not recording my workout today because we have a busy day looking at houses. So just not enough time to record. But pre-workout is gonna be Astroflave, their new 1 scoop pre-workout. And also, instead of a Rice Krispie treat, sometimes I like to do some peach rings. And yeah, I literally just threw peach rings in my pocket. That's kind of embarrassing, but whatever. We're gonna catch a good shoulder pump today, and then we have, that's it. First workout of 2023 is a wrap. We both had a really good workout. Yeah, we didn't work out yesterday. It was rest day.
Wow, yeah, my workout was good too. Starting the year off on the right foot.
On the right foot forward, right?
Yeah.
And Kyle didn't make it today because he said he was still feeling it from New Year's Eve. What does that mean?
He's a loser, making bad choices, poor choices. 2023, we're going in, you're strong, we're growing, we're bettering ourselves, and we're not living in the moment, we're living for the future. So it's an easier life in the future.
Well, we're gonna live in the moment though.
Oh, we're living in the moment.
My hair looks awful. My face kind of looks awful, but I looked great today in the gym. You know what? I'm gonna post some photos. This is my progress photo for the 75-day hard. This is my beginning.
Cool.
All right. Well, catch you later.
So
oh my God.
What?
Like, my makeup just was running all over my face. Nobody wanted to see.
Let me see what's running.
It was like flaking. Well, I already wiped it off. I used like a fiber mascara and it was like flaking. My skin looks real bad right now.
Oh my God, just put the camera down.
One more thing. So I said I was gonna start listening to an audiobook during cardio, at least 10 minutes. Well, I listened to 30 minutes of an audiobook today, the entire time. I started listening to Atomic Habits by, I don't know the author. Put like the book cover up here.
How'd you find that book?
How would I find it? It's a very popular one. It's like one of like the top like motivational nonfiction kind of books like that. So I started listening to that because I think it was a really good fit with the whole like 75-day hard is supposed to create good habits. So I'm gonna listen to a book about habits. And I listened to the introduction, which was just roughly like who the author was, why he wrote the book. And then I started the first chapter. So the first chapter was roughly just getting 1% better each day. That was the moral of it. But it dives in depth, like why getting 1% better each day is good, yeah, and why it matters. And if you don't get 1% better each day, add at least like
fuck
one.
you. Sorry.
And if you don't get 1% better each day, why it could negatively impact you. So essentially, small habits, if they go undone, right? I'm trying to think of like a good example. He used good examples in it, but I'm just trying to think of like a better one. Okay, perfect example. Small habits, like if you're not weighing out your food, right, based on like your goals and you're trying to stick to macros, that's your goal. You're not weighing out your food, you're like 1% off on each meal, and all of that adds up, and you could either lose weight that you don't want to lose or gain weight that you don't want to gain. It's not yielding the result that you want, and it builds up over time. So like this like small 1% thing that you're not doing, this is another example. You skip out on cardio one day, and you're like, oh, I'm too tired today, and then that just kind of like trickles down day after day. You're like, well, I skipped it yesterday, I'll just skip it today, then keeps going, right? That yields a negative result. That's not what you want. And you know, that's the moral. It's the moral of today. All right, it's like 2 days later or something like that, like 2 or 3 days later, and this is, I guess, day 3 of the 75-day hard. I'm gonna admit, I kind of fucked up the diet a little bit. I don't think I ate enough the last 2 days. We were running around the first day when I was filming, so that's why I didn't finish the full day of eating there. We were looking at houses because we were potentially moving, we don't know, but we're looking at houses, super busy. And then yesterday also I went out to dinner with my friends, which I did say I can go out to eat, and I did eat a meal that that fits, but I literally was so full after that I couldn't eat much the rest of the night, so I missed one meal. Not off to a hot start, but everything else I did follow. So I started the book. I think I'm like an hour in now. Yeah, I'm probably like an hour into the book, and it's really good. So I'm on chapter 2, and it's just like discussing little habits. So what I've learned so far is that atomic habits are little habits because atoms are small. So it's based on getting like 1% better each day and getting habits to do that, and like kind of diving in depth of like how like negative habits impact you and positive habits impact you. So I brought home sushi for Anthony last night. He couldn't finish it because he's struggling to get in his meals. So I'm going to have the tuna rolls I got yesterday. So tuna rolls I ate on prep on refeed days. That was my post-workout meal on refeed days. So that's currently what I'm gonna have now. Let's see. That's all that I got. There's some salmon there. I'll either save it for later for myself, or I'll give it to Anthony for later, whatever he wants. I don't care. He just said he didn't want the tuna rolls. We have my little Buddha that I'm gonna put my chopsticks on top of. If you get chopsticks and you kind of like see how there's, you know, like little wood flakes, like, I don't know, I don't want to eat the wood. So I learned when I was little, my mom taught me that you're supposed to go like this with them. On top of the Buddha.
Hello.
You look great, man.
Thanks.
Appreciate the backhanded compliment?
It wasn't backhanded, you do look great.
Oh, I just came from taking a poop, so I thought that was kind of disrespectful. I'm sorry, took it the wrong way.
Anthony's mad at me because he thinks I'm so uptight because he told me to delete TikTok because my life would change drastically if I deleted TikTok and stopped scrolling. But he is also a scroller.
Not even close to the equivalence of you.
I think you can set a timer on TikTok. I should probably do it. Like 15 minutes a day? I think that's good. 15 minutes a day on TikTok. So if there's a TikTok timer, like an app timer, I think I'm gonna put it on because everybody knows TikTok gets really addicting. You just scroll and scroll. And I don't make content on TikTok, so it doesn't matter how long I'm on it.
Instead of being all nasty like you were before.
I was only nasty because practice what you preach if you're gonna talk shit.
Like last night I'm trying to get off, you go, no, keep scrolling. So that's on you.
I look super rough right now, but my next meal of the day is going to be my quote-unquote breakfast meal. So this meal entails eggs and another protein source and some carbs. You know, there's also fat in the eggs. This is so poorly explained. I'm so sorry. Okay, there we are. It is many hours later and I am barely hungry, but I'm going to push through here. We have 2 more meals left. We have a chicken breast. It's actually 115 grams of chicken and a little bit of sweet potato for some carbs because likely my last meal I won't want any carbs. I also might have an almond butter and jelly because I'm kind of craving it and the bread is fresh. So sometimes I'll add that in if I'm feeling it, but like I just do like a half slice of sourdough or 2 of the small slices at the end of the loaf. Yeah, I'm not in the mood to eat this.
I've been struggling to eat too.
Anthony's struggling too. He's been throwing up lately. You got nothing to say about your throw up?
Wish it'd go away, dude. Like, I've eaten 4 meals today, which is better than yesterday. And like, I'm supposed to be eating 6.
Mass monsters would eat 6 meals.
I know. He'll be back.
All right, last meal of the day. I look even more rough than the rest of the video. I'm going to eat pretty much one salmon roll because Anthony did not want to eat it. Should be enough protein. It looks like a lot, so I'm gonna bank on that it is. And I'm also having an almond butter and jelly sandwich. It's on sourdough bread. It doesn't look too appealing, but on good fresh sourdough like this, it's much, much better than like not fresh sourdough. And also a nice cup of tea that Anthony made for me.
You're welcome. You're brutiful. Brutiful.
That's gonna be it for the video though. Pretty short video today, no workout, but I'm trying to post more this year. I did make it a New Year's goal to post, what did I say? I said 2 times a week, but if I miss a day during a week, that is fine. I have to make up for it because I want to hit 104 videos in the 52 weeks. Watch, I'm probably gonna get a comment that they're gonna say like it's a leap year or something. So like there's an extra week, but if there is, then I guess it'll be 106 videos. Catch you in the next one.